All right, so it is day number 71. No, it's day number 72 here today. And we'll just jump right into this. So we're going to go over to open up Grok here. And we need yesterday's number, which actually we can't even get from the video because I added some funds to my account here. I had another $400 to the account, but I'm going to withdraw that soon as basically what I did was I'm selling a guy 400 USDT. And I've just put it in my account just for the time being because it was sitting in my Traiex account. So when he says he wants it, then I'll go and withdraw it and then I'll send it to him there. Okay, so, but we have this number here. And so I added the withdrawal from yesterday to my balance. If you watch yesterday's video, that's what I talk about at the end of the video. So this is the number that we have to go off. That extra 400 has been in there for probably an hour. So we can't even count that. But if it's still in there tomorrow, then we'll count that extra 400 there. Okay. So we'll come here, pop this number in here, and then we have to go. Okay. So now we're in here and we gotta, there's the token. So we're on the minute chart. Let's go to the 15-minute chart for the, or no, normally I show it on the hourly chart, right? And we'll look at this. Okay, so we're it's on its way up to fill my order there, which is a sell. And then I'm 100% sure, guys. Well, no, I shouldn't say 100% sure. I'm pretty damn sure it's going to come back down to this area here. So I'll probably, once that sells, I'll probably just add that to my balance. And those are just some of the pre-launch tokens that I had purchased that got released to me there. So I've just put them up here for sale, which is 0.61. I got those tokens at like 25 to 30 cents a token. So that's like pretty much double the value of what I got them for. And yeah, I don't mind selling them at that, even though I know it's most likely going to be trading up here next year. But I'd rather have that in my account being traded on. So let's go. And we've got $19 in there, which is my, what is that? Oh, no, that's this token. What am I talking about? Okay, so we got to switch accounts and then get into the sub account here. And we are going to take this number here. So 5508. But we need to minus, which we need to go look at that deposit. We need to minus that 400 from there because I'm not going to count this in today's video because I just put it in an hour ago. So we need to take this number off of this number, and then that'll give me my percentage for the last 24 hours since I did my last video, right? So 5508.22 minus this number here because that's my deposit that I'm just going to send to the guy anyways. I'm going to withdraw it in there. I just thought I'd leave it there. It's my funds anyways, or I thought I'd leave it there and let it earn for a day or two until he gets his bank e-transfer together there. And it's just a teammate of mine that I'm helping him get funded in there. He needs an extra 400 USDT. So minus, not plus. And this will give me the number that I actually need to go off, which is $5,100. there, and today's earnings should be pretty good, right? So this here, there, and then that should give me my percentage there, which, yeah, that makes sense there, 0.46. So it's not a higher day. It's kind of a little, that's actually, you know what, that's probably an average day now, around 0.50, right? So that's that. Now we're going to move over here to we're in the right account. We're going to go to the trade history, and we're just going to go through yesterday's trade history, so the 18th, and we've got to figure out the win ratio for the trades. So there's the 18th right there. Start on page 4. Actually, I'm going to get a new page. I shouldn't have done this, guys. I was doing all my math and stuff on my son's. That's his picture of me that he did, and I thought about this. I was like, you know what? I should frame that because that's the first picture he's ever drawn of me. It's me at my, here, I'll show you. It's hilarious. Here, I'll make this bigger so you guys can actually see it. It's me at my desk. Here, look. It's me at my desk with my microphone. My desk isn't on wheels, but it looks like it's on wheels. And that's me talking, right? I've got my headphones on. So I thought that was pretty funny that he made that of me. So yeah, anyways, I wasn't thinking, and I started like on the back of it, I started doing all the calculations and stuff for these videos, and then I flipped it over and I was like, oh crap, that's my picture. I was gonna save it and then frame it for him, because he'd think that's pretty cool, right? If I framed it. He did that when I think he was like 7 or something when he did that. Okay, so I'll put that over here. Maybe I'll use some whiteout around the part that I kind of was putting numbers over. And we'll go, so it started on page 4, and there's one trade on that page 4 there. So we got to go page 5, and then that's obviously a winning trade, right? Okay. And I'll just go over this really quick. How to tell if it's a winning trade is the sell is greater than the buy, and then that makes it a winning trade, okay? So if it's a losing trade, you'll actually notice, and we'll talk about this when we find the first losing trade, that the loss is actually from the trading fee. So that's a winner. That's a loser there, okay? So you can see this, the difference here, okay? So this is the buy. And then if we go over here and we go minus that and we take the sell, you'll notice that it's cents. It's like under 30 cents always is the actual loss there. So 17 cents is the actual loss in that trade. But here's the thing, is it's 17 cents on something of value that is $114,850. So my account's being traded on $1,500. So it'd be like a fraction of a cent. A fraction of a cent, guys, is the actual loss on that trade. That humanly, it's not really possible to do that humanly, right? It's just the bot is trading on it's probably trading on a seconds chart, like an under seconds chart. For instance, here I'll open up Trading View, and if I'm scalp trading, I'm trading on a seconds chart, right? I'm using my trend lines and stuff like that. And I'm going in, say it breaks below this, then I know, okay, I'm going to open a short. And then to close my short might be like around in this area here. I'm looking on a minutes chart. The bot is probably, and I don't know guys, but the bot is most likely trading on a seconds chart. And that's how it's getting in and out of these trades so fast. And when it does, have a loss, I'll say that loss is actually break even, right? Like me, I can't go and trade like the bot trades. Like it's physically impossible for me to do that, is to do scalp trading. And then my losing trades are actually break even trades where it's like the loss is 17 cents. It's pretty much impossible, right? On something that's $104,000. Of course, if I was to trade on something like this coin here, that the value of it is, 40 cents, 44 cents, for me to go and have a loss of 17 cents in there. Like that's, of course you can do that, but you got to think, guys, it's trading on something that is $104,000 and its loss on a losing trade is like, that one was 17 cents. And most of them we're seeing is like, it's 10 cents is most of the losses here. If we were to go and you go and look through your trading history there, that's what you're going to see is most of the losses are like, they're under 20 cents. They're like 10 to 15 cents, most of them there, okay? So the loss is actually coming from the trading fee is what we're counting as a losing trade, okay? So let's get going here. So we've got one there. Did I even write that one down? Yeah, that was the first loss. So I wrote it down there, so 1. And then we've got this one here, winner, winner, and a winner. Next page is winner, winner, winner. There's another loss. So you can see there, guys, once again, it's like, it's not really a loss in the trade. The loss is coming from the actual trading fee. So this is a winner there. Yeah, so that's the next trade there is a winner. And then this guy here is winner, 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 winner. And then the next page, we're looking for the 17th to stop, okay? So this one's here, that one there's a loser, okay? Meaning, same thing again, it's a break-even trade, it's just the fee that's creating it as a loss. So this here is a winner, winner, that there's another, we'll say break-even trade, but it's an actual loss because of the trading fee. This guy here, winner, yeah, okay? And then we go to the next page, and that's a winner, 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 and another winner. Once again, we're looking for the 17th. Still on the 18th here. Winner, 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 winner. And then we should be on the 17th here pretty soon. There's the 17th there. So we've got winner, winner. There's another loss there. Okay, so 5 on that there. And then we've got this next one here is an actual loss again. Okay, so we had 6 losses there. And the loss is basically the trading fee. And then we're going to count back. Okay, so I know in trading, a buy is a trade, and then your next trade would be your sell. How I calculate this, because I'm counting the loss as in the 2 trades together, I have to calculate it as in there's 5 trades per page, and not the actual truth would be 10 trades per page, right? So we're counting 5 on each page. So this one here is page 11, and it has 4 trades on it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so then we're going to go back a page, and then we'll just count this as page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that's 6. Okay, so 6 times 5 plus 5. So we could do, because remember there's 4 trades on page 11, and then there's 1 trade on page 5. So we'll do 7 times 5, because that's, 1 plus 4 is 5, right? Okay, so 7 times 5 is the amount of trades it did. 7 times 5 is 35, right? Okay, so 35 trades, and then the actual amount of trades it did is 35 times 2, right? Is 70. So it did 70 trades in the last 24 hours. That's another thing. That's not humanly possible, guys. You would need probably, I would say 10 people working full time to do 70 trades in a day, scalp trades, right? Personally, myself, guys, I can only scalp trading, I can only do it for about 2 hours because I get burnt out. And most people are like that, guys. They can't stare at a chart for longer than 2 hours. So that's what I'm saying. You probably need about 10 people working full time to do 70 trades a day. This bot is doing it every single day. It's crazy, okay? So it's very, very powerful what we're using here. So we're going to take this number here, 70. We're going to shoot back over here. We're going to grab our command. So our next command is right over here, the win rate. And as soon as we're done this, we're going to do a withdrawal. And we're going to pop that there. We're going to put the number we're going to put 35 here because we're counting 2 trades as one, basically, right? The buy and the sell together. Okay, so 35. And then our losing trades, which you guys saw it all, right? They weren't actually losing. They were a loss because of the trading fee, okay? We'll just show you this really quick. The trading fee on each of these trades, roughly, right? You can see the sell fee there is 38 cents. The buy fee there, that's the Bitcoin value of it, which is about 38 cents. So it's costing about 73 cents or 5 cents or something like that to do the buy and the sell fee there. So that's where the actual loss is coming from if you want to count the loss, okay? So we take that, and then this number here is 6. So we had 6 losing trades altogether. You saw me go over all that in the video. I'm going to click on this because I know this sounds like too good to be true, guys, and it's crazy, right? So the win rate from yesterday's trades, the 18th, was 82.86% win rate. And yesterday it had a lower day yesterday. It made 0.40% yesterday. So it's pretty freaking amazing if you ask me, right? That's pretty awesome. So that's it for this going over the win rate and stuff. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come back to subscription, and then I'll just end the video with doing a withdrawal of that profit balance there. So I'll come over here, click on the balance there, and then I'm just going to copy that number, and we'll do that, withdrawal of that profit, success, and I'll see you guys in another video there shortly. Bye-bye.